Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am trying out the Anastasia Beverly Hills Norvina palette. When I first talked about this on my Will I Buy It, I was not going to purchase it because I thought it looked a little too neutral for me, and honestly it is a more neutral palette, but that has become one of the things that I love about it. So I found myself continually going into Ulta and swatching this every time I went into Ulta, and I fell in love with it. So here is what the inside of the palette looks like. I'm sure you all have already seen it, but there seems to be about 4 different finishes. So I was just waiting for a 20% off coupon from Ulta to come that I could redeem with my bonus points, so I did end up getting this for free. I've been able to try a lot of new palettes this year by using my 20% off code and then redeeming my points that I've been building up for a while. So I am so excited to have this, and honestly, I now kind of want that sultry palette. I don't know if I'll be purchasing that or not, but I've been swatching that now every time I go into Ulta. We'll see. I do have lots more points. So today I'm going to do swatches, this look that I have on, and then just give you my first impressions of the palette. I know that this is kind of late to the game for the Norvina palette, but I'm just really excited to play with it and share my thoughts on it. So let's go ahead and get started with swatches. So like I said, there's about 4 different formulas in here. So there's their standard shimmer shade, but then you've also got, okay, so Rose Gold, Dazzling, and I think Summer, I haven't swatched that yet, are more of a foiling formula, and you'll see it when I swatch them. And then we've got the mattes, which are these neutrals here, and then Love, Soul, and Base have like a hint of shimmer, but it doesn't really show up on the eye, so maybe more of a satin finish. They're all beautiful. I'm actually going to start with the mattes because that's going to be easier to clean up and then do the shimmers. So we've got Base, Soul, Incense, and Love. These two are probably some of my favorite shades in this palette. Volatile, which is more of a taupey brown. Eccentric, which is more of a warm tone brown. And then Passion, which is kind of a burgundy brown. So those are all of the matte shades. And now for the shimmer shades. Oh, they're so creamy, just like ABH's regular formula. So we have Dreamer, which is a shimmer. Summer, which is more of a foiled shade. Wild Child, which is a shimmer. Rose Gold, which is more of a foiled shade. You can see the difference in how those shadows come out. And Celestial, which is that beautiful purple. Dazzling, which is another foiled shade. Look how awful I am at swatching these. And the last one is Drama, which is a deep purple shimmer shade. So those are all of the swatches from the Norvina palette. I just really think it's a beautiful combinations of colors, and there are so many looks I want to create with these shades. So let's go ahead and get started into this look, and then I will give you my first impression of the palette. So I think I'm going to start this look off with it off with Volatile right here, and I think I might end up doing more of a cool tone look. There are definitely some warm tone neutrals in here as well. So this one is more of like a gray brown shade, and I'm just blending this into the transition area. So I would say this shade is blending really nice, and it's actually really pretty. I'm going to take a smaller fluffy brush next, and I'm going to go in with Soul, which is this purple shade right here. That's like the coveted shade of this palette, I think. It's what kept drawing me back to it. I think I want Soul to be a little bit deeper up here by the inner corner. So that one is really pigmented. You can see it went right over that taupe shade, but you still see all the pigment from that color. I really just want to use all of these shades today. I think I'm going to take Passion, this one right here, and deepen up the outer V, and then Love is going to blend into it from the mid, and then I'm not sure I'm not sure yet which. I'm either going to do Wild Child or Celestial for the shimmer shade on the lid. But let's go ahead and start in with those, and then we'll see. So I just have a really mini blending brush. This is the 507 from Morphe. So I'm taking Passion. It looks like it's going to be a burgundy shade. And I don't want this shade to be so prominent. I just want it to give a little depth to the outer V. So I'm just doing a light wash of it on the outer V. And then I'm going to take a flat shader brush and I'm going to take that shade Love right here. And that's going to be the majority of the lid color. So I think I'm probably going to end up doing the pink shimmer shade with this one. And then I'm going to take that little blending brush that I had, without putting any more shadow on it, just kind of blend those colors together where they meet. Alright, now for the shimmer. So I'm taking Wild Child here, and I am going to spray that. Oh, that is so pretty. I'm just going to bring it right up to where the crease is. And then I'm going to take, what was it, Love on my finger and just kind of pat those together. Then I'm going to take a little bit of Wild Child on my finger. And then I just kind of like to pat that shimmer shade in so it kind of just blends into the matte shade, so it doesn't look like it just stops so abruptly. I'm really liking how that looks so far. I think I'm going to go ahead and stop with the lid there, and then we're going to do an inner corner highlight. I'm going to take Dreamer, which is this shade right here, for my inner corner highlight. And then I'm going to go in with some of those same shades onto the lower lash line. I actually think I'm going to take the Love, which is the matte pink, all over the lower lash line. I'm just going to deepen this up with a little bit of Passion right on the outer corner. And then that'll just go in really nicely with the outer V. Okay, for my waterline, I've got the Colourpop Cream Gel Liner in Crybaby, so it's a lavender shade. And I'm just going to pop that right in the waterline. So looking up close, there's just the tiniest bit of fallout, but this barely had any fallout at all on it. I'm going to go ahead and do some liner and mascara and pick out a lipstick, and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back with the liner and mascara. I decided I wanted to do kind of a pinky nude on the lips, so I picked up this Ulta. This is Pink Chocolate. It's from their nude collection. You can see it's just a really pretty pink nude shade. I am going to put on the Ardell Naturals 110 lashes. They're just a more natural kind of lash, a more simple lash, I guess, that I think is going to look really good with this look. So I'm going to put these on and I'll be back with my first impressions. Okay, so here's the look with lashes. You can see that the 110s just kind of elongate your own lashes, so they give you more of a natural look. So upon first use, I am absolutely loving this palette. The shadows perform just like other Anastasia palettes. The shimmer shades are a little bit more crumbly, but you just need to use a fixing spray with that. And you need to pick up a bit with your brush, but not to dig in with your brush, if you know what I mean. And those foil shades, that I cannot wait to use those and play with those. Actually, every shade in here I want to use. Now, when I first talked about this and how I didn't want to buy it, I wanted there to be a couple more purples in here, but it was definitely because of what the package looks like. And I actually kind of like this color scheme now, because one of the reasons that I love Anastasia palettes is because they give me an option to have a colorful, neutral look, which is what I would call this one that I have on today. It's a more toned down, colorful look, and I like having that option in my collection because I like always wearing colors, but sometimes I need to wear a bit of a toned down color, if you know what I mean. And it doesn't hurt that their shadows are what I think is one of the best formulas of shadows out there. This palette does cost $42. I absolutely think that it's worth it. This one, the Modern Renaissance, the Subculture, those, I love all of those, and it is because of Anastasia's formula. This one is very similar in terms of performance to the Modern Renaissance if you have that. I love both of those palettes so much for the same reason, because I can get a colorful neutral look out of those. I will continue to use these and I will have more looks up for you. I have a first impression up of the Sweet Nothings palette from Colourpop. This is what it looks like. And in that video, I talked about how I wanted to do a couple looks with both of these. Just dug my nail into it. So if you look at these together, what a great combo of palettes that's going to be. So I'm excited to use those together as well. So let me know what you guys want in terms of on their own and together, how many looks you want to see or what color combinations you want to see, because I'm going to be doing some of those as well, and I'm really excited for that. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this first impression of the Norvina palette. I hope you enjoyed the look that I created. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, give this video a thumbs up, and put your notifications bell on so you get notified when I upload new videos. Have an amazing day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!